Welcome to Sunday School for Sunday, April 5th, 2026, for our junior students ages 9 to 11. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's Bible basis is coming out of Mark chapter 16, verses 1 through 8. The title of today's story, Holding On Tightly. Josie, Cheyenne, and 12 other friends and classmates somehow managed to squeeze into the last pew at Precious Stone Christian Church. They were assembled to pay their last respects to their classmate, Ronnie. Cheyenne was reviewing the obituary when she noticed how parched her hands were. "You got any lotion?" she asked Josie, who was tightly tucked in next to her. "I think so," Josie responded as she struggled to dig deep into her purse. She pulled out the lotion as well as a small booklet. "What's that?" Cheyenne asked. "Believe it or not, it's something Ronnie gave me almost a year ago." Josie was ashamed that she never even taken the time to read it. Tears welled up in her eyes as the tract sparked memories of the tragic event that concluded with this funeral service for a friend. It was less than a week ago that Ronnie was walking after school with Josie and some other classmates. Ronnie and her family had moved a few months ago, but they still kept in contact with some troubled families from their old block. On that day, Ronnie had insisted on stopping off at the home of one such family. Her plan was to simply leave the family a tract and another invitation to church. They hadn't accepted yet, but Ronnie was optimistic they would consider soon. When she got there, she heard a loud fight from outside. Still determined, Ronnie approached the house, but soon gunfire erupted, and Ronnie fell victim to a stray bullet. She died instantly. Why do you think Ronnie felt the need to leave the troubled family, a tract, and an invitation to church? Was her attempt to reach out to this family a wasted effort? Why or why not? Can anything good come from this tragedy? Sometimes it is difficult to see the hope on the other side of a tragedy. Such was the case with Christ's followers. With the tragedy of the cross still fresh in their minds, they were left with a feeling of devastation and defeat. They had yet to realize the full revelation that will bring them to receive the triumph of the cross. Mark chapter 16, verses 1 through 8. And when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome had bought sweet spices that they might come and anoint him. And very early in the morning, the first day of the week, they came unto the sepulchre at the rising of the sun. And they said among themselves, "Who shall roll us away the stone from the door of the sepulchre?" And when they looked, they saw that the stone was rolled away, for it was very great. And entering into the sepulchre, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in a long white garment, and they were affrighted. And he saith unto them, "Be not affrighted, ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen, he is not here. Behold the place where they laid him. But go your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall you see him, as he said unto you." And they went out quickly and fled from the sepulchre, for they trembled and were amazed. Neither said they anything to any man, for they were afraid. The memory verse, and he saith unto them, "Be not affrighted, ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen, he is not here. Behold the place where they laid him." And that's Mark chapter 16, verse 6. To Josie and Cheyenne's surprise, Ronnie's homegoing service was far from being a sad occasion. At first, Josie could not understand how they had managed to celebrate the death of her friend. But then she listened to the pastor's words of comfort. I know some of you are saying to yourself, "It's not fair." In a natural sense, Ronnie's story had a bad ending. But we who know Christ as Ronnie did know her ending was victorious. She lived her short life trying to share with others the victory she has now come to realize. The pastor continued, expressing how everyone could have the assurance of eternal life that Ronnie had. After sharing God's plan of salvation, the pastor gave an invitation to anyone who wanted to receive Christ and the assurance of eternal life. Josie was among the first of several of Ronnie's classmates to respond. How did the tragedy of Ronnie's untimely death bring hope to Josie and other classmates? Do you have the assurance of eternal life that Jesus provided through his death and resurrection? Are you facing a situation that seems hopeless? Because Jesus has risen, we have a living hope. Hope in the one who is ever alive and ready to intervene on our behalf. We can believe their hope no matter we can believe their hope no matter what today may bring. Your teacher will share with you about keeping a confession of hope as you await God's intervention. The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.